At S6, the rebuild has moved from theory into action. The technical operation has shifted from preservation to acceleration, scanning the final stretch of the January window with purpose. Recent exits have trimmed the squad and altered the internal balance, forcing the club to fast-track solutions that protect the spine while keeping the long-term plan intact. This is not patchwork. It is about adding a developmental piece that fits a younger, more flexible version of Wednesday's playing identity heading into the 2026 cycle. The focus has turned to a defender built for transition phases, pace across the ground rather than aerial dominance. Comfort receiving under pressure, the confidence to carry through the first line, and the awareness to step into midfield lanes once possession settles. This is the type of profile that restores tempo down the left channel and reduces the strain on the midfield block by progressing play earlier. At present, that balance has been missing. The back line has lacked a conduit who can defend wide spaces and still initiate attacks without simply recycling the ball backwards. That outline matches Stephen Mfuni, currently developing within Manchester City's academy setup, with the link first reported by Joe Cran of The Star. At board level, the situation is understood to be at the inquiry stage rather than a formal bid, centred on a short-term move designed to accelerate minutes and exposure. City have shown a willingness to explore temporary pathways that prioritise competitive football, and Hillsborough has positioned itself as a credible environment for that next step. Tactically, Mfuni would operate on the left side of the defensive unit, offering flexibility across fullback and the outside centre-back role. His arrival would immediately compress the minutes available to the current rotational option in that channel, pushing them towards a bench or situational role. This is not a headline signing arriving to take the armband. It is an efficiency upgrade. The upside is clear. His recovery speed allows the defensive line to hold 5 yards higher, freeing the wide midfielder to stay advanced rather than constantly tracking back. In possession, his willingness to step inside narrows the gap between defence and midfield, easing the load on central players who currently have to drop deep to connect play. From a valuation standpoint, this is a controlled move. The projected value sits in the low 7 figures, but the structure being discussed avoids permanent commitment. For a club operating under tight financial oversight, that matters. Wages remain manageable, and the absence of a transfer fee preserves flexibility for the summer window. The short-term gain is depth with upside. The medium-term benefit is choice. If the adaptation is quick, he becomes a regular starter. If not, the squad still gains athletic cover without long-term risk. More broadly, the move reflects recalibration rather than a single gamble. It underlines a direction built around mobile defenders who can cope in open games and contribute on the ball. Which leaves one question echoing around the COP. Is this name enough to shift expectations this season, or is there still another piece missing?